Alright, this is a bit of a recap on the scout hits that OneHive made against our Town Hall 11s with their Town Hall 10s. As you can see, number 17 hit our number 1, 8 hit number 2, 8 is their top 10, I believe. Number 16, 7 is one of their Town Hall 11s. 10, 17 again, and I believe Bear at this point is still a Town Hall 10.5. So I believe Player Slayer is our last actual 11. Anyway, so we're just gonna watch these. I'm not gonna go over much of the strategy. I just wanted to make sure that they were recorded. There's a clan castle lure up there, and then he goes in, just has a single archer down there to get the clan castle over to the bottom, where he will start a queen walk on the 6 o'clock side. He'll combine that with a golem bowler attack on the 9 o'clock side after part of this gets taken out. He does one thing here that is fairly tricky, and that is it's actually a queen charge, where he uses some wall breakers to get into this first line of defenses around this warden, so that he can get to that eagle with his queen. So he's starting on the 9 o'clock side there with a bit of a baby drag, just to clear out some of those buildings, so that his golem bowler strategy can take out some of those buildings. So there's the wall breakers. He's broken into that compartment. The queen wanders off a little bit toward the left here, but she ends up walking back in after he starts the golem bowler attack here on the left. So queen is going to charge into the base there, take out that eagle artillery. He's got the bowlers and the golem on the left there, taking out the 9 o'clock side. He's going to put a rage, and I believe he had some wall breakers in there. He didn't use a jump, but he's going to use a jump here eventually with his Valks. So you can see he's made this nice funnel. Kind of opened it up. There's the jump for the Valks. He put one Valk to test it and another few just to get on in there. So the Valks are going in. Town Hall will go down. There's a bit of some healing action on these Valks, which actually really saves him, because he's just kind of barely shy of 50% here, and just kind of barely gets it in right at the end here. He's got one Valk left, and she manages to kill this crossbow before she dies. So he barely got that, but he got it, and that's what counts. Well done. Alright, next hit. I haven't actually watched this hit yet, so we'll see what actually happens. He's able to, of course, pull the clan castle, and he's going to try to get it over to the right side of the base, where he is going to be killing it with his queen. He's got a lot of wall breakers in his army, so he's likely planning on entering into the base here with his queen, much like the last hit that we saw, in order to get a lot of these buildings and create a bit of a funnel. There's a rage. I bet we'll see some wall breakers. There they are. So he's going to go into the base here with his queen. And there he's got the golem with some wall breakers up there at the top. Likely put some, I wonder if he's got bowlers in his clan castle. We'll see what happens. Yep, there they are. There's the bowlers in the clan castle. So the golem, king, and bowlers up there at 12 o'clock. He's got the queen going to town at 3 o'clock. So he's just creating this nice little path all the way into the center for the Valks. There's the Valks. They're going to break through that wall there. He's going to put a jump, probably, to get to the actual Town Hall compartment. And there it is. He freezes that Inferno Tower, puts a heal down for the Valks as well there, just so that they're nice and healed as they go in to attack that Town Hall. He doesn't use a rage on the Town Hall, which is interesting. Most times I see Valks with a rage on the Town Hall, but he opted to freeze and then heal them. So it worked out. He got it done, and he's past the 50% star now too. So everything that his queen does from this point on is just extra percentage points. And so this is going to go on for a little bit longer. I'm going to speed it up just for the sake of getting this done. But nice hit there. A lot to learn here for us to improve our game. And let's see how this guy attacked Shammy. Of course, Shammy is a bit of a clan fag, but I digress. So he's got a queen walk. Wow, he had to use a rage real fast there because she was going down. We'll see how this plays out. Again, you can see the queen walk. He's got a golem. He's got bowlers and his Valks. So this is a lot of the very same strategies where they're combining a queen walk with bowlers and a golem bit to really create a huge funnel for the Valks in order for them to stay on target and go into the Town Hall compartments. I wonder where he's actually going to create his bowler funnel. It's either going to be at 3 o'clock or at 9 o'clock. So he's got the clan castle out here. He's invested a lot of spells into this queen walk, and he's gotten quite a bit of the base taken out with it. Of course, it's very good to get that clan castle with the queen walk as well. And she's just walking around. There's a few bowlers there to help with taking out some of these exterior buildings. There's the golem, more bowlers. I wonder where he's actually going to go in with his Valks, because he's just created a line from around 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and some of these bowlers are going to go around the outside of the base, but there is an opening there where the queen just walked in. Likely that's where the Valks are going to go. He's going to put a jump right on that clan castle, and that's going to bridge all the way into the town hall. There it is. There's the jump. And there's the test Valk, and there's the rest of the Valks after he knows where they're going to go. So these Valks are just going to waltz right into that town hall. You can see that he didn't bridge that southern compartment with the expos, with that jump spell. So the Valks stayed on point and went into where they were supposed to go, not getting distracted by the other compartment. So there he's got it. He's got the 2-star, and he's just getting a few more percentage points. It looks like he took a few extra wall breakers just for precaution. Always nice to make sure that you have enough wall breakers so that you don't go without them if something bad happens. Another good attack. You also notice that on some of these attacks, these folks are bringing in 5 healers for their queen walks. Now this guy, dude, this is a bit different. This is not a queen walk. So we're going to see a bit of a La Lune hit right here. This will be pretty fun to watch, I think. So he's cleared, he's lured the clan castle. He's noticing that there's a lot of minions in there. He's just getting them out bit by bit with a bunch of barbarians up at the top. So now he's got a bunch of minions all over the base. They're going to converge on this golem that he's got down here. And let's see what he does with this. So he's got the queen and an air defense clustered here at, what is that, 7 or 8 o'clock, that he's likely going to be trying to take out with this hit. His king has gone on a bit of a walkabout, but finally goes in there to actually take out the queen. He uses the warden ability to make sure that he also gets that air defense and hopefully this eagle artillery with it. So we'll see how far he gets. He's gotten an air defense, the queen and the eagle, but his kill squad is starting to die. So there's his air raid going in with he's leading with 2 hounds from the same area. Some haste to get the loons in. We'll see how he actually manages to get the town hall killed here, because his balloons are just going to go around the base. They've made a bit of a funnel there for some cleanup troops, maybe some minions. I wonder if he's going to try to use minions to clear out the town hall. Anyway, so the last hound is popped there. The balloons are cleaning up a few of the last buildings. They're going to die very quickly with this the damage that's up there at 10 o'clock. He's got a freeze, so he's taken out a few more of the buildings, but now his air raid is done. So what he's got left is just the minions, hoping that they're going to go into the middle of the of this base, and it looks like they will. They'll converge on this barbarian king and likely then go onto the town hall. If there's some air bombs in there, they would have taken that out. But it looks like he got lucky. No air bombs in the center. This could have gone poorly for him if there were bombs in there. But he did a good job. He might even have been trying to get a 3-star with this attack, and it just didn't quite go all the way, but he did end up getting the 2. So nicely done. Again, this was a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 11. This was not a scout hit by a Town Hall 10. Alright, and I'm going to break it off there so that this video isn't too long, and we'll go into it, one of the other ones, on a later video.